Hey guys, my name's Fluffit, it is Julia, and welcome to my channel. It looks like WildStar is going on the free-to-play model. That was not a surprise. It was on the news for, well, even in the forums for, I would say a couple of months, maybe a year. But, yeah, I knew that already. Like, the second the game came out, I don't know if I said that in my video. I don't think so, but I did think that this game... Sorry, breakfast. This game will be in the free-to-play model. It's just just give it time. Now, I did 3 videos on it. It was the first impressions on WildStar, and it was when the beta came out. I tried it, and I mostly ranted on how the game was for casual people, for teens, for guys, because, you know, skinny, shitty models with really big, huge cleavage or breasts, and it was a given. You know, the bunny kind of shape, ears, whatever. I don't know, I just didn't like it, and it looked way too much like World of Warcraft. I think the developers wanted to mimic World of Warcraft as much as possible so that they can try to get the people from World of Warcraft over there, because this one was futuristic. I don't know, that's one of my guess. But yeah, free to play, it's the better business model. Mike Donatelli of Carbine Studios. No, it's not. Well, yes, it is for you financially, but for the people, no, it's not. Trust me. And why do I say that? It's because of what you said at the end, or whoever said that at the end. Little else will change. WildStar is the same game as it ever was, except this time there might be some real people in the world where you play. So there's a lack of people and you don't do any money. I wonder why. I mean, I did play the game, and from what I remember, because I didn't look at my videos, and frankly I'm not even interested to do so, but from what I remember, they had shitty AI, which they were fucking dumb. There was no effort done to the AI. Like, really, you just shoot, they shoot, and that's it. They don't even try to dodge. Like, the combat system was a fucking failure, if you ask me. It was way too simple. You just shot or you just try to hit the enemy, and that was basically it. Well, of course, it was like a couple of skills, and of course, like, if you look at the game, not at the game, but at the site, just look at what it offered. 2 factions, 6 classes. There's 4 paths, so you just choose a class and then a path. Gives you a lot of stuff like this here. It custom content, blah blah blah, and for the classes, well, it gives you different abilities and combat mechanics. If you play in groups, it's going to be more fun, just like any other MMO. You can build your house. Yay, that was a really big thing from what I remember. Really big thing, but a couple of games offer it now, so frankly, who cares? Combat system, nothing new. It's a copy-paste from everything I know here. The only thing that's different is the cones that you see on the screen here, which means when you shoot, you see the arrow, bam, you shoot the enemy. You don't even need to aim directly at the guy. So this is an easier kind of combat. If it did change, I'm not even aware of what they changed. So... and the enemies do use that, yeah, that thing here, that cone. So you got to get out of his path. So it is kind of dynamic. It's it's a lot better than a lot of other MMORPGs out there, which means you just target, well, log the enemy, you target it, and you just shoot until he dies. It doesn't matter if you're gonna dodge or not. It really doesn't matter. But in this one, it does. Thankfully, it was less boring, but it's still shitty as like any other combat system. It's better, I have to notice that. I have to know that. And for the PvE quest, it's the same thing. Like, it's really interesting at first, and then over a certain time, it's gonna get grindy. It's go fetch this because I'm too fucking lazy or something happened in my life and I don't want to, or just escort that to this place, and it's the same old thing. It's nothing really different here. And for the PvP, when I was there were only arenas and battlegrounds or something. There weren't really a lot of options. And then there's open world. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play afterwards because I didn't want to pay for the game. I'm not even interesting. And I mean, Mike did say that then in a lot of forum posts. I don't know if I'm gonna see it here. They don't want to pay. They just don't want to pay $15 because it's not worth it. But if you make it a free-to-play model and nothing will change or little else will change, what makes you think that people will want to go in your game and eventually pay? Because you want to go to the free-to-play business model for people, to incite people to pay for items. That's what's going to be. And he did say that it's going to be like really, really grindy here. I mean, look at the. Just gonna look at it here. There it is. Of course, that change to free-to-play will necessitate some mechanical changes too. Firstly, the game will have even more currencies. Yay! We all love that. On top of cred, gold, and convenience tokens. Like there's 3 already with with cosmetic and conveniences items up to sell by Omnibits. Okay, but players will be able to grind these too. He uses the word grind like it's annoyed you or something, like it's really fun or something. I don't know. This, no. First of all, the graphic style, it reminds me way too much of World of Warcraft. If you want people to go in your game, find your own style. Be different. Don't try to mimic World of Warcraft. I didn't play because of that, because of the boobs, because of the skinny models. I'm fucking serious here, and all that I saw was the same as any other MMO, and even worse. I did 3 videos, so just look at it if you dare, really. It was my first time making videos, so it wasn't perfect, but I'm not even gonna make one. I might make one in the free-to-play model to know how it is, what changed and everything, but right now I'm not even interested. It looks too much like the rest. To me, WildStar is not an MMO that personally, I'm sorry to say this, but it should not exist. It shouldn't be up in the first place. I mean, like I said before, it's like the graphics looks too much like World of Warcraft. I'm not even interested in that. Even if it looks sci-fi, the character models are way too, I would say, casual, meant for the casual people, like probably for teens and, I don't know, maybe adults, I guess. I'm not even sure, because it's not really appealing to me. Unless you're a perv and you like staring at breast and skinny people. Is that a problem? Anyways, my name's Fluffy the Destroyer. What do you think about this, what he said, or this article in general, or WildStar going free to play? I guess it's good. It's just gonna be instead of gonna be a World of Warcraft clone called WildStar with a $15 tag on it, monthly tag on it. Now it's gonna be a WildStar free-to-play game that still mimics World of Warcraft, which will basically be the same, always be the same, and nothing will ever change. And if they do change, it's gonna be really small changes. If you don't know, if you're not aware, free-to-play games, they do update their game, but it's not as generous as if you paid like a monthly fee. Like if you think you're going to get monthly update, you're wrong. It's going to be small updates because the development team will get a strike. A lot of them will lose their job if they had developers in the first place, a lot of developers. And I'm like, just like that, for numbers, for example. Let's give a random number, 100 developers in their house. That would be too much, but let's give that number. Now they're going to go free-to-play model. They're going to have to lower that number. They have to. They have no choice. They can't pay this forever. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on this? My name's Fluffy the Destroyer. If you did like the video, comment, share, and like. See you later.